is completely the opposite. Everyone's just chilling and everyone having a good time. There's no kids here either.
Yeah, actually, I've noticed that too.
There are no kids here, yeah. And I don't know why I think technology wants to act stupid today. You guys have caught some of it. You might have not caught all of it, but just follow with us. But, yeah, so that's interesting about your guys' house or whatever. So, like, anything else happens there that's pretty exciting?
Ghost cat. Ghost cat's fun.
Yeah, ghost cat's fun.
All right.
That cat's been around since we moved into the house. I noticed that cat in, like, the first week we moved in. And then I had a friend, her name's Gwen. She came over and she goes, "You guys don't have a cat, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, we've never had a cat." She goes, "Okay, are you sure? Because, like, I just saw a black cat on your guys' bed." And I was like, "No, I see that cat around.
Just ghost cat.
Just sort of around.
He just is there.
It's almost like a daily thing. I'll see the cat underneath the table, walking around.
Hey, you guys are just used to it now?
It's not weird anymore. It's just like...
just
you'll,
cat.
Yeah, you'll be sitting watching TV and you'll, like, hear something, like, move, or you'll feel... My biggest one is I'll feel like I'm sitting and I'll feel like something stands up that was resting on my leg.
I usually feel something like brushing across my leg.
So you actually feel it like the cat's in there. Now that's sick, guys, isn't it? Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You kind of just like, it's just ghost cat.
Cool.
It's harmless.
So the cat sounds like it's harmless. The Tan Man, has he caused any issues? Or do you get any bad feelings? Or Gary, do you feel any, like, either of these spirits, do you get any, like, hostilities?
The way that Gary explained Tan Man to us was like, Tan Man is just a rat. Like, he's not going to harm you in any sense, but he's just irritating.
So you just followed along with everyone else, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like...
And Gary was kind of cool. It sounds like you guys are almost, like, speaking with him,
I think Gary's, like, attached with me.
Yeah.
He is very attached with you because you allowed it.
Yeah, of course.
You said okay.
And they always say that you can break those connections if you want to. We were talking about that today, yeah, because like this, we were talking about, she actually used me as an example. She's like, and then when you're going out there, you know, you get that attachment and you drag it home, you feel like you're slow or it's just something that's pulling on you. And it's one of those things that, you really do probably just have to break it more than anything else. And it can be done. It's just...
Yeah, I have no problem
with Gary. Tan Man's the one that I can tell is draining. Like, if I'm home for a long time,
I hate that.
Alone, I can tell. I can feel it. And it's not comforting to know.
Yeah.
But it's been one of those things where I'm just like, okay.
And he's the one, does he manifest a lot usually? Or
he used to manifest a lot. He hasn't done a lot.
Not a lot lately. And I noticed that's because we haven't been on the Ouija board doing anything.
So that Ouija board, your Ouija board, you guys said, like, now what are, like, some of the things you guys have been noticing? Just bad energy around it or what?
It's not...
It's not it. I think it's the fact of, like, when you put energy into something and you're allowing other things to take that and move it and use it.
It's like you're feeding them a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't mind, like...
Well, and also, like, if we interact with other spirits and they come onto the board, from what we've learned, Tan Man eats them.
Yeah. That's the weird thing.
So he's almost like a, what do they call it? Not vampire, psychic or psychic vampire. Almost like he's just eating energy from everything, from every entity.
Yeah, and it kind of felt like, you know, a lot of our house brings in a lot of stuff. Like, we got Ghost Cat, we got Gary, we got, you know, a lot of just passing by things. I was about to say, you guys starting to think you guys are one of those spots where it's a door has been opened in there and you guys are just like kind of, you know, they're walking through everything. Well, I feel like for a while that we might have opened a door. We let Gary in, and then we started like calling out to a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I hear you say that.
Trying to get more
feedback.
Yeah, more feedback, more reactions, more.
Which we did.
We did, yeah. And so I do feel like there's a door open, but we haven't been putting a lot of energy into it right for about like 2 or 3 months right now. I don't think about 2 months.
Okay.
And it's like, I don't think the door's closed. It's just our connection to it's a little bit less there.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. Okay. Huh.
So yeah, I feel like the moment we pull the Ouija board off the shelf and kind of like, you know, do the rituals, get into the headspace, there's going to be a lot around. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, understandable. Okay. Well, I mean, that's definitely something down the road I'd be interested. I think more so we should do the cleansing whenever you guys are down for that. And but I mean, first I'll poke around before we get rid of it. I want to see what's in there.
Go for it.
I'd actually love to bust the Ouija board out.
I'll have to think about it.
Okay. Timmy, whenever you guys are ready, and I'll swing over. That could be an episode in itself, or more so like that's not an episode. That's like doing some work because we need to get rid of that. It's just more so it gets annoying, I'd say.
Yeah, well, and my thing is, like, I don't really get annoyed by things like that anymore because I've dealt with them a lot in the past.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is more or less, like, if it is actually harming other things in this universe around us, that is what I'm not okay with, because if we put that thing in our presence and allowed it to be there, we're responsible for
That's
it.
true. So let's put it back in its box.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me, guys. Oh, you could do that. Not a problem. That's weird, though. So I don't know. I guess maybe you think Gary would try to help with that as he like.
Yeah.
Or is Gary just like meh?
Gary was pretty much like meh, in my personal opinion. Otherwise, I think he would have done something about it. Because the deal, which is interesting, when we first started talking to Gary before we talked to anything else, Gary wanted to come into our house and be a part of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really weird Ouija board session where it started out was just like, we're like, Gary, are you here? And it was just like, can I come in? It's just like,
he said, "Can I come in?"
Yeah, can I come in?
Because I wasn't allowing him inside.
No. Oh wow!
The hardest boundaries when it comes to
that's good. That's good.
I'm like, no.
I'm like St. John warts and everything. Like, yeah, you got to sometimes.
No,
yeah.
I was super comfortable with Gary. Like, it was creepy at the first times I met. Like, I saw him in the environment and he manifested. And it's just like a big, creepy, dark figure.
Yeah.
Well, it was
Shadow
really
man.
interesting. Like, a few weeks before you brought that branch home, and it was like the beginning of learning who he was. I could feel him outside. Like, I would walk into the house at night.
So he was just like, "God dang it, I can't get in."
I could feel him behind me being like, "Can I?" And I'm like, mm-mm.
So he wasn't bad, Gary. Was he? I like that he was just like really waiting like a guy. Like, dang man, I don't want to get in the home.
Yeah. And so I basically, when we talked to him over the Ouija board, I was like, look, if you come into this house, you're not allowed to do anything bad here. And if there is something bad here, I need you to help take care of that.
Right.
Get rid of it. And he was like, okay, deal.
Guy was like, I'm a plumber in my original life. I can't do much.
No, and like the name Gary, I feel like it's a little bit misleading. Like, the way I think I gave Gary that name just because I was talking to, I think it was you or Gwen, I was talking to people and about this attachment I felt like I was having. And someone was like, don't name it. The one thing you shouldn't do.
Which is what I told you to not do, too.
Yeah.
Attachment.
No, but, and like, the idea of don't name it, like, brought on that whole, like, don't picture an elephant.
I should name it.
It wasn't even that. I was like, what would I name it? Like, Gary? And it's like, Gary is stuck.
I could see that.
It's Gary. Whenever I say, hey, Gary, I feel that, like, or at least I did when it was really fresh, but, like.
That's wild, though. Nice. And how long has this been going on now?
Year or so? Year
and a half, maybe?
It looks like, guys, we stumbled into like our first like home investigation right here, didn't we? Like,
yeah, it should be interesting.
Yeah, nice. As for the park, I don't know. Maybe one day we'll come back here and really check it out at night because I know it's too peaceful, and that's a good thing.
During the day, it's different.
No, it's
during the night.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. During the night, we'll get to really feel some vibes because sometimes that energy just settles a bit differently at night.
Yeah, I'd love to come by here someday at night, just like just feel what's different.
Yeah, because right now, like you said, you can feel like the energy's like it's up. It's really up.
Well, and I think it's because there's been so many people around. You know, people leave residual energy everywhere.
That's right.
And a lot of the people who do come here do seem to have that positive energy. So it's
Well, it's a lot of like relationships. You see a lot of people sitting around on benches and stuff, holding hands. So
reading books.
It's a positive environment.
Yeah.
I think with that, you're not going to get anything else.
Yeah.
But I'd love to see what it's like at night. It might be really sketchy, you know.
Sounds good to me. I'd be up for that, and I don't know. At some point, I got to go up to that cemetery too, because I don't know, man. If I'm bored on Sunday, I might hit up there just because it's one of those things. I do want to definitely see. I guess more so just even find her grave and see just like that area and get a vibe for that cemetery. Plus on a Sunday, I don't know. I might do that. Just it'll be fun, something to do. So. Other than that, guys, that was you probably caught some of the stories. If you don't know, Gary's basically, he got a branch from somewhere. His girlfriend said, no, and he took the branch in the house anyway, and the ghost said, yes. So that's pretty much just that. If not, we'll definitely tell the story again when I do, like, the investigation over there. Anything else you guys want to share real quick for him?
I'm good.
Hey, we'll see you guys again, so it's going to be more than enough. So that's really it for, I guess, P2. Portland Paranormal too. You will probably see me even tomorrow. 'Cause I think I'm gonna go to that cemetery just so I can finish up this whole story, and then you'll probably see us back here some night or whatever once it warms up in the summer. But
yeah, because it's chilly.
yeah. Till then, I'm about to be doing like a little bit more indoor stuff and maybe just bouncing from cemeteries and stuff. But I ain't gonna be out too much at night. But other than that, let's do a DJ signing off. I'll put all this together. If it's jumbled, man, it's just the start of a video. I mean, of a channel. So you know how channels start off crappy. Make it better. And then we'll start catching ghosts and stuff. Catching ghosts, guys. Or actually doing a little bit more spirit activity. Because it sounds like right now, you know, that's probably what it sounds like a lot of you guys will want. And plus, we'll be live next time. And I'm probably going to start using this this tablet. Because way more memory. So other than that, guys, we'll talk to you guys soon, and take it easy. Signing out. It was so fun.